Hi, I'm Trent Dykes. Here today at JTech, I'll be teaching you, or I'll be explaining many of the components and their functions of the emission systems, the EGR, the EVAP, and the PVC. And I'll be explaining what they do and how they function, and how they really function as emissions systems. Alright, so I'll be talking about the PCV valve first of all the systems. It's positive crankcase ventilation. When your engine is running, you get blow-by gases past your piston rings into the crankcase, and if the pressure builds up too much, then you can have oil leaks, including oil in your air filter housing and high and low unstable idle, and that's no bueno. So it's really it's a valve that comes off. It's just a valve on your intake gas or your valve cover, and it's just a little tube, and it gets its vacuum from the intake manifold, and basically it just circles around. So this is the EGR system. This is the exhaust gas recirculation system. So it takes NOS from the exhaust, and it uses that pollution to help cool down the combustion process to further lessen the amount of NOx caused by the combustion process. It has two valves, and it connects to the exhaust from this, goes into this, then goes into the intake, or it goes from there to this and purges. And that's EGR. And like some of the systems of it failing are like the warning light, your check engine light, hesitation, stalling, rough idle, like a pinging noise on acceleration. Like if you look for those, then you could probably figure out if it's your EGR or not, and that's EGR. Alright, so this device right here is the EVAP. This controls the fuel vapor in the gas tank. This helps keep hydrocarbons from being released from the fuel tank, and it's like the whole on this one. It's kind of hard to explain how it works, but it draws in fuel vapors from the top. When the pressure becomes too high in the fuel tank, it'll draw in those vapors, bring it in, and wait until the pressure goes down, then recirculate it back in. And there's a vent that vents it out when it's just way too much. And these tubes go directly into the gas tank, and one is the vent. And like you'll fail emissions test if the system fails. You'll get check engine. You might get even rough idling. And I got one more part to explain. So here are the catalytic converters, and basically they take the exhaust gases and they try to lessen the amount of pollution on it in the exhaust. So when they heat up to 2,500 degrees, they will add oxygen to the NOx, and it will become CO2, and then it will add another oxygen to carbon monoxide and become carbon dioxide. But like they're set up into two different chambers. The first one does NOx, the other one does the carbon. And on this car, since it's a V8, it has 4 of them all together, and then you'll have an O2 sensor before the cat. The cats connect to the exhaust manifold, and that's it for the caps. And now I'll be showing you some live data. All right, so here is a view of the live data with the scan tool hooked up to the ground mount keys. So from here we can look at all the data, and our data is open since the vehicle is not on. But from here we can check how it is working with the emission systems, and like some of the systems we can open and close to see if they're functioning properly. If we can check like open and close the valves or the solenoids manually, and like just with the scan tool you can check quite a few things. Like you check battery voltage and stuff like that. As you can see, here's a few of the systems for evap and EGR, and this is live data of emission standards or emission systems.